Good morning everybody. I'm off to the allotment this morning. Really quite a quick visit, but I'm going to check the netting on the broccoli because we've had quite a lot of wind the last couple of evenings. Yeah, just have a sort of quick general look round. I might try and plant my sweet peas as well while I'm there. So yeah, join me down the allotment. Oh, I can see the netting off again, just as well I came up today. It was really quite breezy a couple of nights ago. I've already covered it up once. It just doesn't seem to want to stay on. And what I've done is I had that pea net, which is the one made of twine, and actually it's quite wide, so I've cut it in half vertically, so I'll use the other half on the other side of the archway for the beans. So what I need to do is move that pile of chives, I think, because it's in the way, and then I'll put sweet peas in and they can grow up there, hopefully quite happily, as long as the wind doesn't pull it down. So these are the sweet peas. They are not autumn sown, they were sown I guess probably the end of January. They germinated on my sunniest windowsill and they've been outside for about 2 weeks now. They're not massive, but they seem okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch them out before I plant them, and I'm going to have to tie them because they're still quite tiny, so I'm going to have to just get, so they can get started really. So yeah, sweet peas are in. I've sort of loosely tied them in. We'll see how they go. Just going to give them a quick water. So my husband's just been up and cut the grass for me, which is nice. First cut of the year. We have like a communal lawnmower here, so everybody's sort of encouraged to keep the paths down, all the paths of grass. So yeah, he's done ours. You can hear him in the background. He's just cutting the paths of one of the other plot holders who is at home and has had a hip operation, so won't be at the allotment for a little while, so he's cutting hers as well. But yeah, it looks better with the grass cut. Where I put sweet peas, this bed here is partially shaded by a next door's shed, so it's quite good for growing lettuces, which don't like really full sun. So I'm going to put a early sowing of romaine balloon, which I use as a cut and come, and red and green oak leaf. I think it's double oak leaf actually. So I'm going to put a couple of rows in there and just see how they do. I'll probably also sow some lettuces at home so that I've then got them growing on and I can pop them in any spaces. Oh, it's turned into a really lovely morning. So I've sowed, 2 rows of lettuces, red and green oak and a romaine balloon. Quite early sowings really, but we'll just see how they go. I'll do some at home as well in modules. So I put the netting on the arch, planted the sweet peas. My husband's been up and cut the grass, which is lovely. So sort of flying visit today, but have done quite a bit. Covered the broccoli as well again and harvested that. I'm just now going to see if there's any rhubarb See it behind me there. So I'm just going to see if there's any of that ready to pick as well, because I'm probably not likely to be up here for another few days. I can... Oh, it's lovely. I can see squirrels, rabbits, green woodpeckers. So yeah, it's all very spring-like up here today. But I'll catch you again soon. It's the rhubarb. Now I've just noticed, if you can see, if you move my shadow, if you can see here, it's starting to flower. So I'm going to take those off. There's a couple. There's one sort of there as well. So yes, you need to remove the flowers, otherwise it will think it's finished producing. So literally you just take them off as you would do rhubarb stalks. If you don't know, you don't cut rhubarb stalks, you just sort of go right down to the base and twist and pull. So that's a rhubarb flower, which we don't want. Another one here. They're not always the easiest to get out actually, because they're obviously not ready. They're not like stalks, they're not ready to come off. But yeah. A little update on the windowsill. We've got cosmos, which are about ready to prick out. We've got snapdragons, broad beans, of which 3 of the 6 came up, and I have resown 3 more. In here I've got Cavolo Nero, I think it's Offenheim, I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, it's a cabbage, just spring cabbage. And then we've got sunflowers, and yes, those are sunflowers, Russian giant, and these are red ones, of which I don't think I got any last year from this seed. They haven't come up yet, so I'm not hopeful. And in here is tomatoes, which haven't come up yet. Tell a lie. One tiny little tomato seedling. The rocket, which was up here as well, has been outside in the garden hardening off, and that's sort of ready to transplant. I'll put some at the allotment and I'll keep some in a pot in the garden. The other thing I sowed on the last video were the salad leaves. So these are sitting on the windowsill in the conservatory. It's not, it doesn't get direct sunlight. It's quite light in here, but not direct. And they're doing quite well. So they'll be used as just sort of a cut and come salad leaf over the spring. Once it gets a little bit warmer, it'll probably live outside.